This portion of today's video is sponsored by Boron Sleep Calm.
Guys, that's right. These are Boron Sleep Calm Melt Away tablets, and we want to tell you all about them. But first of all, you guys know we like to travel, tend to bounce from here to there, and as part of that, we find ourselves often in varying time zones. A lot of times we'll go from West Coast to East Coast. We were bouncing back and forth coast to coast a couple of times. I think we were in like 4 different time zones at one point. That can wreak havoc on your sleep schedule. Not to mention, with holidays upon us, building a new house, kids' crazy school schedules, that's a lot to keep your mind moving at night and keep you lying awake. So what do? How do you get back on your natural sleep pattern when you have so many things that can keep you awake and throw that off?
We absolutely love Sleep Calm. It's a plant-powered way to calm restless sleep, to fall asleep and stay asleep. But then you get to wake up refreshed, no next day grogginess or drowsiness.
That's right, it is melatonin free, so you're gonna restore natural sleep patterns. Sleep Calm also differs from sleep regulating hormones like synthetic melatonin because it helps rebalance waking and sleeping states to produce healthy, re-energizing sleep. These are the absolute perfect solution to restore a natural sleep pattern, to kind of melt away the occasional sleeplessness.
These are little dissolvable tablets that you just put in your mouth. You don't need any food or water.
We have at least one friend who I know could really benefit from that. He is not able to swallow pills no matter what. These will dissolve in your mouth. They're actually unflavored as well.
The other great thing is you can take them before bed or during the night if you can't fall asleep. Very excited about this. Make sure you check them out.
Melt Away Tablets Sleep Calm by Boron. If you want to learn more, check out the link here on the screen. It's boronusa.com/sleepcalm/YT. I'll go ahead and put that right here, as well as a clickable link in the description. You guys can learn more. But we want to thank Boron for sponsoring this part of today's video.
Yes.
Now back to the vlog.
Hello and good morning, everyone.
Guys, good morning. Welcome into the kitchen. One of the places that you find us pretty much any time during the day.
Pretty much.
Today though, guys, however, we wish that we were not in the kitchen because we had a very different plan for dinner today. The idea was to smoke a tri-tip on the smoker. We're gonna do a nice slow roasted tri-tip, delicious, juicy, full of flavor. Guess what, guys? For the last hour, Rye Guy and I have been trying to get the smoker to work to no avail. We did a lot of troubleshooting online, said to look for like a blown fuse. Turns out it had a blown fuse, so we were so excited. We're like, okay, that's the issue, that's the problem. Here's a new fuse, throw it in. Still doesn't work. Very improvising, guys. Sometimes life will throw you a curveball and you've got to be nimble, you got to be agile, you got to be able to make a move on the fly. So what does that look like today?
Cooking inside.
You're going to be browning the meat on the stove and then you put it in the oven. We've done some research. There are alternative methods to cooking a tri-tip.
Typically go for the slow cooker since that's not an option.
Because it's too late, guys. We got to start a little bit late on this one. We were sure this was going to work. This was the plan all along.
I haven't used it in a while.
Gonna throw that on. Then we thought it might be fun while we have this in the oven while it's cooking. We've got some time to talk with you guys. It was going to be while I was on the smoker, but instead while it's in the oven, threw out a little Q&A bubble on our Instagram, guys. If you're not following there, at This Is How We Bingham, asking you guys for some questions. Thought it might be kind of fun to dive in to answer some of those questions. There were a lot of repeat questions, some funky ones. Thought while we're cooking up some dinner, slow roasting some tri-tip, let's answer some of you guys' questions. First, brown this meat, get the house smelling, and we'll get to the questions. Okay, dinner's in the oven.
Hopefully we're not ruining it.
We don't know. What I'm actually a little bit more worried about is everyone's gonna like this more. The one thing that I was kind of good at, smoking tri-tip. Now, if you end up taking that, then I don't really know what value I provide as far as making meals go for the family. Well, that's sitting in the oven. Thought we had a quick minute. There's a lot of questions out there on the Instagram. Ask us anything because we don't have comments in the YouTube section very often and we don't get to interact as much to answer some of these questions. So it was kind of fun to see. I actually took down, if you were to take like the thousands of responses and summarize them into different sections, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 total sections that would cover every question asked. There's a couple of one-offs that I might throw in there as well, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through. Definitely hit those 5 like major sections. We know these things are on your mind because you guys are asking, and it's been a while since we've done this. Without a doubt, number 1 overall umbrella of questions asked were around travel. Next vacation destination, when it's coming up, where are you going?
I like it when we travel.
There was also just a ton of questions around favorite vacation ever. You could go one place you haven't been, where would you go? So travel, probably the biggest bucket of questions. First of all, let me just throw out there because I just want to tease you guys, make you wonder, but we do have some travel plans in the coming year. I will say that some of them are bigger than we've ever done, and I will say that they are to places we've never been. What else can I say to just totally tease? Because we're not going to reveal it yet. Sorry. Talked about it with the kids, so it's not like a surprise necessarily. I think they kind of are on board. They know about like 1 or 2 things. You have some big things coming up 2022 for sure, so make sure you are subscribed. You want to be here. Different too than we've done. You guys guys know we kind of tend to gravitate towards beaches. There will be quite a bit of that
and
as
that's
well.
always so fun. There's so much more to see.
So much more to see, so many more places to explore. Yeah, stay tuned. That's probably didn't answer your question directly, but I think most of you who asked
We do have
knew.
plans coming up.
Next bucket of questions was around the house. When are we gonna move in? What's our favorite room they're most excited for? A lot of questions about the house. Let me just grab a couple. One question that I thought was kind of cool, saw this repeated multiple times. Are we going to be taking the table that Mindy's dad made for us to our next home? The answer is like two-part. One, the answer is yes. We're absolutely taking that, but it will not be the dining room table.
No.
It's going to serve a new purpose that I think that you guys will actually be pretty stoked about. It is coming with us. We couldn't leave that behind. That was a Papa Bob special.
Yes.
The other question, I think the biggest one was, when is the build supposed to be done? When are we expecting to move in?
We don't know exactly. I don't even know if our builder knows exactly, but our builder has given us an estimated time of roughly a year from when we started to dig. We dug in September, I think is when we took the first scoops out. So I'm gonna
3 months in? 9 months? I don't think we'll be ready in 9 months, do you think?
Kind of feels like we won't
We
be,
were
but
estimating September. Everything
September,
is on
October.
track. Like everything is moving according to plan, even though like we've had to delay for snow and a couple other things. Like, none of that has put us behind schedule. That's all built into that year estimate schedule. I think like September, October has always been the guess. I think that we're probably on track for that. Every time somebody asks us, we'll be like, yeah, like a year. But I forget, it's been 3 months that we've been going since we started digging, so it could be much sooner than that, you guys. Here's a question that I thought was really cool. What does our logo mean? I feel like we talked about that clear back, like maybe like around 100,000 subscribers or something like that. We gave a full, thorough explanation of that, and then we've never really talked about it again. So a lot of you probably wonder, like it, it's cool, but what does it mean? So simple breakdown, it is modeled after a play button. That's the reason it's in that shape, is because it's modeled after like a play button, like you would press play on a video on YouTube, things like that. And then it also, with a little notch out right there, it's a B, so it's a play button shape of a triangle. B for Bingham. Those were the two main things. I think we spent like a month coming together with this thing. As a special added bonus, if you turn it on its side, you got the mountains. And I thought that was pretty cool too, because that was almost like an accidental bonus that you've got the mountains of Utah. When you turn it on its side, kind of just look like the mountains behind our home. It looks like the mountains that we're gonna be moving into in our next home. Mountains of Utah. B for Bingham. Play button because it is playable content. Video, visual vlogs. So that is the reason and explanation behind the logo. It's been really, really cool to see your guys' response to that logo. People that we've seen wearing it and repping it. Speaking of repping it, there was a question about merch. I thought this was a good one. Had someone ask, what is our favorite piece of merch that we've ever come out with? I think I know yours, but I don't know. I don't want to guess. You say.
I'm pretty sure I know ours. I'm a big sweatshirt person. My favorite sweatshirt is the sweatshirt that we have.
That we've ever made.
Yeah, that's
your favorite ever?
Yeah.
I would have thought yours was the tumbler for sure. You were like the one who invented
that a lot.
doing the tumbler. We've done that so much. I would have thought yours was the tumbler.
More than tumblers, I love sweatshirts.
Mine, ironically, is the latest TIHWB with the logo trees on it, and I don't even have one. We just sold out of them too fast before I could snag one out of the pile for myself. So if you're wearing an XL out there, love it. Just hug it, wear it for me, because we ran out of them.
I could have ordered him another one.
Maybe we will. We still could just get like a little one-off if we need to for me, because that is probably my favorite one we've come out with. It's got the logo and the TIHWB. It's holiday themed. It's so fun. That one sold quick. That one was gone very quickly. Another question that we got asked, how are our kids so perfect and do they ever misbehave? Truth is they do. In fact, that's why they're not here, because they're downstairs fighting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Rest assured, they are normal children and they do fight. They do disobey.
That's part of life's journey.
That's part of life, yeah.
You teach, you learn, and you grow together. Yes, they are normal kids. There is misbehaving moments.
We are normal parents that have a
Tons of
bajillion failures.
Problems and failures, and learn along the way. Saw a common thread of people asking, because we do have a lot of new subscribers here since the last time we did a Q&A. People are curious to know what got us into doing YouTube and like pursuing that as an actual career. It was just something that we'd always done. I always made videos. It's just like a passion of mine to create content. I would just do highlight videos of some of our fun things that we do. If we went to the water park, I wanted to make a cool video out of it. But we would just post those videos, and it was just more just for fun. And then over time, long story condensed down very short, we just started to post more regularly, started to gain an audience and some traction there. It wasn't until we'd been posting for a very long time before I even realized that it was possible to make money on YouTube from posting videos. I was like, wait, what? Like, I don't understand how that works. I remember people telling us like, oh, you guys are such a fun family, you should try vlogging. And I had to Google, what is a vlog? I didn't even know what that was. And so contrary to a lot of people jump on YouTube with the intention from day one to pursue that as a career. I want to be a vlogger. I want to be a YouTuber. I'm going to set up a channel and put up my channel art and what's a great name and what is my cadence and my schedule going to be. We just posted just for fun, and it kind of evolved and grew into what it is today. There's been a lot of steps along the way that got us to where we are. The ultimate question is when we decided to make it a full-time job, and when I quit my job that I had before, I just took a giant leap of faith. I'll link the video for you guys.
A little scary.
But we just came to that moment where we thought we could make a go of this and just try it, get some great time together as a family, and if it fails spectacularly, that's okay, because at least we got some time together as a family. Even if this fails spectacularly and blows up in our face and it only lasts a year, it will be the greatest year of our lives. And if it works, how cool would that be? The ultimate goal always just being to be able to spend more time together as a family, creating memories and just spending time together. So we took that giant leap of faith. We look back on it now and go, what the heck were we thinking?
I know.
But it happened to work out, and it's been a great journey ever since.
We've been full-time YouTube for almost 4 years.
4
so
years, you guys?
I think we
That's
like
because
it.
of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's literally only made possible because of you guys, and it has been the most incredible, amazing 4 years of our lives that we could not have ever done otherwise. Thank you guys. Okay, here's a good one. How old were Mindy and Brandon when they got married?
I was a child still.
I remember that you were a child.
I was 19 when we got married.
And I was 26?
Yes. We met when I was 18 with my first semester at college.
We actually have a really fun video where we walked through kind of like our relationship, even our proposal. I actually forgot about that. It's a really cool retelling of like the whole engagement story, all of that. I will link that for you guys. That's a really fun video. Went through every step of the engagement process, talked a lot about how we met, fell in love, and when we ultimately proposed and got married. That's a pretty cool one. But yeah, she was 19. What you think about that?
I know.
Maddie's 19.
I had my first baby when I was 21. I don't know. 21.
Rye guy at 21. That's crazy. Speaking of Maddie, that is the next biggest, hugest, majorest bucket of questions. So many around Maddie. So rapid fire through answer as many as we can. Number one, people want to know when we get to talk to her. We get to talk to her every Monday on like a video call. We can email her whenever we want, but she can't read and respond to them until Monday. That's a preparation day. Right. So any communication would happen on a Monday. People ask if she's able to leave at any time. She just decided she wanted to come home. She absolutely can. I don't know that she's going to decide to do that, but it is. No one's forced to be there. She's not being held against her will.
They aren't holding her hostage.
No, she can absolutely leave. It's not the kind of thing that you could leave and come back and just kind of like be in and out. Like once you're there, you're in dedicated service for the 18 months that you're there, and then you get, I guess it's not like discharged, but you just get released and you come home. So while she's there, she's just dedicated and focused on her service to the people there. So
a lot of people are also asking if we can go visit her. I mean, sure, we probably could. They kind of frown upon that.
It's distracting. It's distracting. A lot of others just asking like how she's doing, how she's getting along. She's doing really well. We had a great call with her. She just seemed to be doing phenomenally. She's picking up on the language. She's loving the culture. She's just diving right in and doing incredible. And we look forward to giving you guys continued updates throughout her 18 months out there. Okay, guys, and so then without a doubt, the number one most asked question, and I'm not even kidding, it was by a long shot, by a mile. We were so grateful to see this. Number one concern is how's my mom doing? A lot of people want to know how Mana Joe's holding up. We'll tell you this, guys, she is taking it one day at a time, day by day thing. She is an incredible woman, an incredibly strong individual, just in her nature to care for others. And so some people who are like that are not great at being cared for. We're just so grateful to you guys for all of your concern. It took a while to find a question that wasn't about how she was doing. So we love that you guys are so concerned, that you care, that you want to know. That means a lot to us and our family, as well as to, I'm sure, my mom and our extended family. So thank you guys for all of the support that you've shown us throughout. It's been a roller coaster. We share in life's journey. That includes ups and downs, and you guys have been there for every step of it. So thank you guys for caring. Just heard the timer go off. I think that's the rolls or the tri-tip or something else.
Both, maybe.
It smells like dinner time. I think it is dinner time. Let's go check out that tri-tip. Fingers crossed. Go find out if this turned out. It's been fun bringing you guys up to speed, and thank you guys for all of your responses on Instagram. Make sure you're following us there at This Is How We Bingham. I'm just grateful that we could come interact with you guys in this way today. But now I'm getting hungry. Let's go eat.
Yes, let's do it.
Moment of truth here. How was the tri-tip compared to Dad's smoked tri-tip?
It was amazing.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it was. What did you think? Did you love it? Rexy, did you love it?
So good.
Guys, I mean, I'm glad. I'm grateful, but
if we don't have the time to do it out there, we have the time to do it inside.
I mean, a couple of things. One, we were able to do it inside. Two, it only took 20 minutes. 3 hours on the smoker.
Really good.
And it was juicy, delicious, soft, everything that we wanted. All the flavors were there, everything.
You don't have to go outside in the cold.
That was a huge win on what could have been a dinner fail, you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We love you guys. Love having you in part of our lives. We love answering your questions today.
Hopefully a question that you submitted got answered. If not, you guys go on over to Instagram. We might answer a few more over there too.
Absolutely.
We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're so excited for this time of year and to be together as a family. So make sure you come back tomorrow. We'll
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.